I'm attorney Justin Clark. Coming up just ahead on You Have Real Estate, did you know the water quality in the state of Florida is absolutely terrible? I'll tell you how to change that. Also, we'll check in on prices on the west coast of Florida. It's all just ahead. It's You Have Real Estate. If you've been threatened by the IRS, you're not helpless. I'm attorney Justin Clark. You have the power to fight wage garnishments and to fight levies on your account. Call me now for a free consultation or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your life.
This is a special offer from IQ Power Solar.
Stop paying high electric bills with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. And now it's never been easier. IQ Power Solar can give you immediate electric bill relief right now when you go solar. IQ Power Solar will reimburse you for your very next electric bill. Plus, if you're a first responder, IQ Power Solar will pay your program payment for the rest of the year. Call 407-585-1018 now or visit iqpowersolar.com.
And welcome to You Have Real Estate with me, attorney Justin Clark. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, seasoned investor, renter, or even looking to sell your home, this next 30 minutes is designed just for you. Think of it like hitting multiple open houses, all from your living room, but with my attorney advice throughout the way. If you have any questions whatsoever, people are standing by to answer them right now. The phone number is on the screen, 407-205-0400. If you want to start that house hunt, you're going to need a pre-approval letter. That is why Dallas Lehman with You Have Mortgage is standing by as well. Same phone number, 407-205-0400. Seriously, great show today. You will not want to miss a single minute. But first, the opening statement. The opening statement today is brought to you by my very good friend Stephen Bader with IQ Power Solar. If you own a home, it's a no-brainer. You have to go solar. Why would you keep paying so much money every month? Whatever they say, whatever the electric company says you're going to pay, I can almost guarantee you're going to pay significantly less if you go solar also. Last year, I saved $10,000 on my taxes at the end of the year because I went solar. Stephen Bader, how in the world did we do it? Live here on site with the COO of IQ Power Solar, Stephen Bader. I already had solar installed on my house. I wanted to see his crew in action against Steve. You must admit, this is the most talented crew in all of solar.
I'm pretty happy with it.
The guys are doing a great job up there, obviously, professional. I mean, solar can have some people and some businesses that aren't so good. What separates IQ Power Solar?
Well, it's really valuable to have your own install crew instead of subcontractors, etc. So these guys work together year after year. They've done a lot of trainings together. Every time there's a new product that comes to market, they go to manufacturer trainings. We're actually a warranty center for a lot of manufacturers, which is really cool, and it distinguishes us, especially when it comes to servicing. But really, it's just about cohesiveness. You know, these guys, they get here in the morning, they review the engineer drawings together. Sometimes they review the drawings in the office on a chalkboard environment when there's problems and stuff like that. But they lay it out and then just execute. So it's really cool when they have a lot of experience together, just like anything else.
There's something to be said for one truck, two trucks, three trucks, all with the logo on there. Everyone has the same shirt, IQ Power Solar. I mean, this is a real professional organization.
We try.
And Stephen Bader, IQ Power Solar, thanks for coming out today.
Of course.
In the craziest real estate market of any of our lifetimes, there are some little things that you can do that really might affect the value of your house. These things don't even cost that much money, but maybe more importantly, they can give you life enjoyment while you do them. And while they are increasing the value of your house, they're going to make your life better. Or even more importantly, maybe improve your health or improve the health of your family. We talk about solar here all the time. I think installing solar will increase the value of your house. What about things like installing a pool or extending the garage? All sorts of things that you can do, but something that we've never talked about here that I think is very important and something that I'm very interested in is the quality of your water. I've heard rumors that Florida might be the worst water quality state in the entire United States. I remember when I would come here to visit before I lived here, I would be like, That water's weird. I don't know if it's good, bad. I just know it's different. What can you do to make sure your water is healthy to drink, healthy to bathe in? We're going to answer that question and many more, and we're going to do so by asking real questions. Every Saturday here on You Have Real Estate, we ask real questions to the truly trend-setting people in Central Florida's real estate community. Very happy to welcome today two first-time guests. Carter Burks is here. Hello, Carter. How are you?
I'm good, Justin. Thanks for the invite.
And from the West Coast, Maria Mercado joins me because I want to figure out what's going on the West Coast. You know, we're here in Central Florida, but a lot of the things that people ask is, okay, I want a vacation or I want to buy a second home. Do I go East Coast, Daytona, Ormond, New Smyrna, or do I go West Coast, Tampa? That's a great question. I mean, what do you think? You're going to be biased, I can tell already, Maria. But what do you think?
West Coast, hands down.
So I vacation in the Panhandle quite a bit, like the Destin area. It's white sand. Do we get that white sand, clear water on the West Coast as well?
Beautiful white sand. We actually have the #1 beach in the country.
See, I
St.
like
Pete
that.
Beach by
What about the clear
TripAdvisor.
water? Is the water clear?
Beautiful.
See, that's great.
Almost like the Caribbean.
You can
when you're
see
over there.
if a shark's going to come bite you. You can see them like coming right at you. So you can't
Yeah, you
outswim
actually
them.
can.
But at least you know it's going to happen,
They're coming.
right?
Yes.
How are the values? We talk on this show all the time over the last several weeks about maybe the craziest real estate market ever, maybe the highest prices ever here in Central Florida. You put a house on the market here in Central Florida, gone in a day, less than a day, sometimes gone in an hour. What's going on West Coast?
We have a similar situation in the West Coast. Our values are up 18%
Wow.
in the Tampa Bay area. Our median sales price went from $270 to $330 in the past year. Properties are average on the market 15 to 20 days, under contract in 1 to 2 days.
Yeah, that's
Multiple offer situations.
How would you compare the property values here, say in the city of Orlando versus Tampa? Is it more expensive in Tampa? Same? What do you think?
It's, if you are close to the city centers,
Yeah.
you're definitely getting less square footage for your money.
In Tampa?
In Tampa and in St. Pete as well.
Mm.
That's probably the biggest culture shock when you go to Tampa and St. Pete. If you want to be near downtown Tampa or want to be near downtown St. Pete, your square footage is going to be a lot smaller
Right.
than in Orlando.
Do you see people from Orlando or from Central Florida who are looking for that second home, looking for the beach house, beach condo, whatever? Do you see a lot of us coming over there and buying our second home or our beach house there?
They're probably about 25 to 30% of my clients right now are coming from
Really?
the Central Florida area looking for a condo that they can spend the weekend on, a place to have their boat.
Yeah.
That is huge right now. Ever since COVID, boat sales have also gone through the roof. And people are discovering our beautiful clear water, our islands that you can go to, the intercoastal. We have so much opportunity for boating, going to dinner by boat. You can go grocery shopping by boat. Downtown St. Pete with a new pier, you can visit by water, by land. It's really blowing up. You almost feel like you're in Europe sometimes when you're in downtown St. Pete. It's beautiful.
So I live on the northeast side of Orlando. So for me, it's easier, and I know these cities. I know Ormond Beach, and I know Daytona. I know New Smyrna. What are the analogous cities over on the West Coast? What are some of the cities that I would be looking for in a beach condo, say, over there?
So you'd be looking at Treasure Island, Madeira Beach, Reddington Beach, Indian Rocks Beach, Gulfport. Gulfport is super popular, great arts community. And also, let's see, Clearwater. That's
Wait.
close to Clearwater Beach.
Tia Verde?
Tierra Verde, it's another nice small town, lots of property there on the water. I mean, you want to have a vacation. You
Right.
have to just go 2 hours and you're there. And from Lake Mary, it takes you about 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
To go down there.
It's easy if you have a
From-
helicopter, get right there. But I think if you do live in the, say, South Orlando part, it's easier to get to Tampa. If you
Today
live-
it took me an hour
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get here.
If you live on the north part of Orlando, it seems easier for me to get to the East Coast. But I think it's inarguable that white sand and clear water in the Gulf is a little bit more relaxing. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's just, for me, it's hard to to get from Lake Mary all the way over to Tampa. And depending on traffic, it can take a long time. That is the problem.
And our access to the beach is wonderful. We
Yeah.
have 8 bridges that take you from the peninsula to the beach. So it's really, you're not going to be sitting in traffic long to get to the beach down there either.
Any good beach bars? A friend just texted. He wanted to any good beach bars over there. It's not for me. I don't go to bars.
The Undertow, and you've got Sea Dog, and you've got Pass-a-Grille Beach has a lot. I mean, there's just so many.
Well,
too
Carter,
many
she
to
knows them
name.
all, it seems. Huh?
John's Pass. Is
Oh, yeah. You got
John's
some.
Pass has
I heard
a lot
about
of-
that.
Yeah. We've never been there, of course. So we're going to show some awesome places,
Yes.
actually, that are for sale right now in the Tampa Bay area, on the west coast of Florida. Maria brought some. She's going to show us here in just a minute. But, Carter, that brings me to you, okay? And I remember when I lived in Tennessee, my father moved down to Florida. I would come visit, and even when you take a shower, there was a distinct smell, and it just feels different. Now, I didn't know if that meant the water here was better or worse. I just knew it was different. What is the water quality in Florida? Is it bad? Is it good? Terrible? What do you think?
It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just bad.
Right.
We are ranked the second worst in
Really?
America when it comes to water quality, just right behind Texas.
Is that right?
Yes.
What makes Texas so bad, you think? What do they do down there?
I think they just have a little bit worse.
I
A
see.
little bit more chlorine levels, which, most of the times you test the water here in your tap water, it's going to be higher than a swimming pool when it comes to chlorine levels.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big contributors of why it's so bad.
And then it seems to me that a lot of people will say, well, we're not going to drink the tap water here because it's not great, but we'll go spend $300 a month on Dasani waters, which,
Sure.
by the way, made by Coke, I believe.
That's correct.
I think that you have some other options, maybe some better options for making sure the water in my house is safe to use and maybe even safe to drink. What do you guys do?
Well, we are a Puronics dealer. Puronics has been around for over 75 years, and we have NASA incorporated technology into our systems, and they're also registered with the EPA. So it's a whole house water softening systems as well as a whole house drinking water system
Really?
too. So you don't have to spend your money on the bottled water anymore, and it's safe. It's right at your house.
And not to mention, I feel badly for these people who roll up into the Publix or the Walmart with these huge jugs, like refilling them themselves.
Oh, yes.
That doesn't look like fun to me. I struggle carrying a dozen eggs, from Publix to my car back to my house. And now these people are spending half their Sunday taking these huge jugs, filling them up themselves, taking them home when there's a much better option. And quite honestly, Carter, if you look at the price for what you guys do, probably cheaper.
It's less than a cup of coffee a day.
Unbelievable.
It truly is.
And how do I know then? Is there a way to call you up and you can come test the water quality in my house? Or how do I know how good or bad the water is in my house?
Well, what you want to do is go to carterwater.com and then request a water test there. We'll come out, and no obligation, no pressure, just educate you through our water awareness program.
Yeah. All right, here's what you also do. Call this phone number right now. 407-205-0400. Carter will come out there to your house for free and test it at no obligation. It's not going to cost you a penny. I think it's important to know. I think it's really important to know what my kids are bathing in and likely drinking. And they're like, well, don't worry. The water out of the refrigerator is way better than the water out of the faucet in the kitchen. I don't know about you, but the water filter on my refrigerator has been saying change for a decade or more, I feel. And I think people don't take the time to change those things regularly. So essentially, for whatever reason, we feel like it's better coming out of the refrigerator, but that's tap water, Carter.
It's a Band-Aid.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all that it is.
Yeah.
It really is just a Band-Aid, And, water weighs 8 pounds a gallon. So that's 40 pounds in those jugs you're lugging around. And even when you take a shower, your body's going to soak up that chlorine, all those chemicals in the water. Yeah. You can actually soak up about 8 glasses of water during one shower.
So even showering in this bad water is not good for you.
Yes.
And I agree, those big jugs they're good for storing change. You know what I mean? So you can put your loose coins in there. But other than that, I don't want to be lugging it around for the rest of my life when there is a better option. So how does it work? You come to my house, you do a little testing. What are my options at that point?
Well, we come out and we'll do a thorough water test to show you what's in your water, and then you make your own decision if it's something you want to go forward with.
Right.
We don't have to put a filter under your sink. We don't drill holes to the granite countertop or anything like that. It's all contained in our system. And, it usually installs into the garage or somewhere where your water line comes into the house.
So what does it look like? I'm getting ready to have dinner with my family. Is it a separate faucet in my kitchen? Is it a big jug? What does it look like?
There's nothing in your kitchen whatsoever.
Oh, really?
It's all wherever your main water line goes into your house. Do you know where your shutoff valve is? To your home?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to go right there.
Yeah, of course I do. I'm a manly man. I know where everything is in my house.
It's a beautiful stainless steel system. It's gorgeous, and it would actually look good sitting in your kitchen.
Well, I'm having you over soon, buddy. I promise you. And it's not a joke. I mean, the water in your house, even when you shower, is negatively affecting your family. And then think about it too, though, house value. Someone comes in to buy your house, they see that you have a pristine, awesome system, pristine water that you can drink, that's safe for your family. Not only are you increasing your lifestyle and really helping your family, you're helping the value of your house at the end of the day. And it's not that expensive. What kind of down payment am I looking at? How is the interest rate? How does it work financially?
Financially, it's revolving finance if you want to go that route.
Yeah.
And it really depends on the credit score where that would come in. But normally it's zero down.
Yeah.
It's nothing out of pocket. And literally you can get into a system, like I said before, for less than a cup of coffee a day.
Absolutely. And Maria, you got to look at this. If you're showing some houses to a family and you see this one house that has beautifully clean water, and it's not going to cost them any extra, that can affect the value.
It does. And the place you see it the most is your fixtures, your shower glass.
Sure. Yeah.
The hard water stains your fixtures. To have a filtered water system will prolong the life of all that too. So it's less expensive in the long run because you don't have to change your shower heads and your faucets and the house looks better.
Yeah. It's your largest investment.
Absolutely. You got it. And maybe the most important investment, your family.
Exactly.
And the health of your family and the health of you. I think it's great. I mean, look, if you love lugging around cases of Aquafina for a living, or if you love taking these big, huge bottles that you can hardly pick up and filling up yourself at the local Walmart, if you want to keep doing that, that's fine. If not, for less money, I would call Carter Burks right now at 407-205-0400. Now, Maria, you brought some properties here that I think a water filtration system would be a great investment. And I was dying to see what's going on the West Coast, because we talk about Orlando prices here all the time. I know them like the back of my hand. I don't know the West Coast as well. That's why I wanted you to come in and show me some properties over there. And let's start here on West Palmyra.
West Palmyra Avenue.
My bad. I should have practiced that more before the show. A nice looking property here. Tell me about this one.
So this is actually an office condo.
Yep.
It's 1,400 square feet. It's in the heart of South Tampa. So a lot of companies right now, if they're looking to downsize, this would be a great opportunity to have a condo with 3 offices, conference room, reception area, 3 assigned spots, right in the middle of the action. South Tampa is just a hub for restaurants and bars and anything you want. Walking distance to so many things. This is selling for $549,988, 1,400 square feet, and it's a great location.
Great for a professional office, for a business owner who's tired of paying rent. We all think, well, I'm not gonna live in a house where I'm paying rent. I want to own the house. But I think sometimes we forget that when you run a business, it's the same sort of thing. You're building equity by paying rent to yourself as a business owner. All right, now we have, I believe this is a condo in South Pasadena. Sun Island Drive. Where is this?
This is 5 minutes from St. Pete Beach.
Okay.
It is a penthouse unit. It is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath condo, 2-story condo. This condo also has a boat slip that you can have, a pretty large sized boat. It is in the heart of the Intercoastal. 20 minutes to downtown St. Pete. It is nicely remodeled inside. Look at that view. I mean, the beach is 5 minutes away.
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Now, do you think this is the kind of thing that someone's going to live in full time, or is this a second home?
Either way, I mean, this community has about 50% of the residents are full-time residents. There's a lot of second homeowners as well.
Right.
And the location is wonderful.
Absolutely beautiful place there in South Pasadena. And lastly, here in Tampa, this is Brecken Palms?
Brecken Palms Place. That is in Tampa Palms.
Yeah.
That is about an hour from the beach, North Tampa. This is a 3,500 square foot home.
Dang.
It is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and it also has a den, a media room, just beautiful David Weekley home in a gated community. Lots of amenities nearby as well, easy commute to Tampa. Just wonderful piece of property.
Awesome. And if you have any interest in buying something, a second home anywhere on the West Coast, or you're moving over there, I know the agent for you. It's Maria Mercado. Call her right now, 407-205-0400.
That's
And a good friend of one of my good friends, Patsy Olmassis. You better tell Patsy I said hello, okay? I'm going out to hang out with you guys sometime on the West Coast. Deal? Awesome. Maria, what a pleasure it was to meet you. Thank you for driving over. Awesome job. If you're going to the West Coast, call Maria. All right, now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. Vivian Lehman is here as well. She wants to show you some properties for sale right now in Central Florida. We'll do it after this quick break as You Have Real Estate continues.
Just in case you haven't heard lately, mortgage rates are at historic lows. In my entire career, I have never seen them dip this low. Now may be your best time to own your dream home and stop throwing your hard-earned money away on rent, refinance to a lower rate to save money on your monthly mortgage payment, or pay off high-interest credit card and other debt. My name is Dallas Lehman, president of You Have Mortgage. No one knows when rates will begin to climb again, but they will and can go back up quickly. Call me today so we can tailor your historic rate and program. Our premier Under One Roof team is here to provide our very best for you.
Welcome back to the show. Carter Burks is still here with Carter Water. Carter, great job today, buddy. Hey, look, you got to get your water tested. I had no idea our water quality in Florida was so terrible. It can really be unhealthy for your family. Now joined by Vivian Lehman with You Have Realty again, a repeat visitor, of course. Hello, Vivian. How are you?
Very well.
You had a couple properties here that you wanted to show us, and I kind of wanted to get a feel of what's really going on in the market in Orlando right now. Still crazy. Hasn't slowed down a bit, right?
Yep.
Two properties to show me. East Palmetto. This is in Longwood. Tell me about this property.
So this one was totally rehabbed back in 2019. It is a 1,388 square feet. New roof, new appliances, new flooring, everything. And we have it on the market right now for $275,000.
I know the owner on this one, I heard, by the way. If you need me to help negotiate, you just tell me. All right, I'll give him a call myself. I'll text him right now if I have to.
And for what it's renting for, honestly, I think your payment would be so much less.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, your payment on this house would be way less than what it would cost to rent this house. And a good part of Longwood over there, too, in Seminole County as well. Another property here. This one is in Apopka, which Carter knows something about, I know. But tell me about Pine Nut.
Yes, so this one is not too far from you, Carter. This one is, they're asking $749,900 for this.
What are you showing my house for?
You think I could park my Honda Accord in that second garage there?
I'm shamelessly plugging this one, but nice. We've already gotten a couple of offers on it. It might be under contract by the time we go through, but there's a lot of homes like this. This one is 4,464 square feet. It is a 6-bedroom, 4-bath. It has a media room. In the kitchen, you're going to see they did a beautiful island, which is extended, and the homeowners also did upgraded lighting. The master is on the bottom floor, and there's also an additional office in the area, too. This one, we're going to go into the backyard in a second, but they spent over $150,000 on the backyard alone. There's over 4,000 square feet of pavers. They have a custom pergola that is amazing. The guy he put it together himself with a friend. Literally, it's gorgeous.
This looks like one of those houses you do absolutely nothing to other than get the key.
You walk in. Move. That's all you got to do. Lift a finger to move.
Right.
That's it.
And like most houses now, it's going quickly. I know you've had people call and make offers, but it's going to be like that on every house you see right now. I would call, if you have any interest in this one, call Vivian Lehman right now, 407-205-0400. What's going on? I've been saying for weeks, hottest market we've ever seen. Slowed down a lot?
No, not at all. Not at all.
What's going on out there? How is this happening?
It's again the issue of the low rates.
Yeah.
You know, I was even talking to the seller of the bigger house, and I said, your pool of buyers increased. Yes, you've gotten a lot of attention on it, but they increased because the rates are so low.
Right.
We've talked about this before. You're buying a payment.
That's right.
That's literally what it is.
100%. Excellent. If you're looking to buy or sell here in Central Florida, I'll connect you with Vivian right now. Can you stick around for the Real Estate Roundtable?
Yes, sir.
And without further ado, it's time for your portion of the program. It's time for the Real Estate Roundtable. Every Saturday, I answer your questions from throughout the week. All you have to do during the week, go to our Facebook page. You have Real Estate. Ask me a question right there. We might just answer it next week here on the TV show. Start with Juan and Kissimmee today. I don't believe my water in my house is very good. How can I test it? What do you think, Carter?
CarterWater.com.
I think so, too. I mean, I don't think that there's really any great way to test the water yourself. Why wouldn't you have Carter out? He's going to test it. He's going to test it for free, and he's going to provide options, very, very reasonably priced options to make sure not only your water is safe to drink, but safe to bathe in. Who would have thought that it's not safe to take a shower in your own house? Let me tell you, it's not.
It's not. And this all pertains to like city water with chlorine, but if you're on a private well,
right,
you have all other kinds of issues.
Imagine taking a bath. You definitely don't want to take a bath. You can't even shower in your own house, let alone take a bubble bath or something. Not that no, don't even start. Don't even go there, Vivian. I know what you're thinking. I do not take bubble baths anymore.
As long as you have a beer next to you. Right?
That's right. Oh, man. All right, Sam in New York. I love watching on clickorlando.com. Well, thank you, Sam. We appreciate it. How do prices in Florida right now compare to New York? What do you think, Vivian?
Oh, wow. I'd say we're like 25% of New York prices.
Yeah, I totally agree. And while we're sitting here complaining or bragging, whatever it is about our prices going up here, we're still way, way lower than anywhere in New York, Connecticut, anywhere in the Northeast. Our prices here are still way lower, not to mention we have no state income tax, and also our property taxes way less than you're going to pay anywhere really in the Northeast. Cindy in Tennessee, love the show, watch on Facebook. How is the water quality there versus up here in Tennessee?
I would say that Tennessee, and I actually have looked into expansion into Knoxville and Chattanooga.
Great place.
Their water, you know something about that, right?
I do.
Water quality there, you're still going to have the same issues that we have here. You're still going to have chlorine in the water. You're still going to have fluorides and tremendous amounts of hardness. So, but the best way of doing it is just contact your local Puronics dealer for a water test.
I agree. Do yourself a favor, guys. Make sure the water in your house is safe to drink, safe to bathe in, and do so by calling Carter right now, 407-205-0400. It costs you $0 to have him come out, test that water. I can't promise you're going to like what you find out. I think you might look back and say, I can't believe I've been living this way all this time.
That's usually what we hear.
Excellent job, buddy. Good to see you.
Thanks for
listen to him on the Florida Man Radio Network as well.
That's right.
On Saturday. That's right. Great show. You're doing a great job over there. Vivian Lehman, as always, great job today. Thank you for joining me. Most importantly, thank you for joining me here this weekend and every single weekend. You want to start the house hunt, get pre-approved, Dallas Lehman's here right now, 407-205-0400. I'm Justin Clark, and I'll see you next week for You Have Real Estate.
Do you want to feature your home for free on our show? My name is Vivian Lehman with You Have Realty, and we've come up with a comprehensive marketing strategy to get your home sold quickly. Whether buying or selling, we have all the resources for your real estate transaction: builder, insurance, title, mortgage, and we might even know Justin Clark. All under one roof. Call us at 407-205-0400.